Welcome to 𝐄𝐓𝐇𝐄𝐑𝐄𝐔. We're talking about investing, finance, and professional development. So current time of 2:31 p.m. on the Eastern Time on June 13th on Monday on the East Coast. Ethereum's contract at $1,243, about 13% so far. With respect to overall crypto market and the equity market, we are bright red as of this whole entire day so far. It seems like the sell-off is intensifying as we are heading on to a relatively, seismic week ahead with respect to the FOMC meeting that's laying on tomorrow. But the confirmatory signal from Jerome Powell on his speech is going to be debuting on Wednesday at 2:30 or 2:15 p.m. on the Eastern Time. So obviously, for us, we'll be keeping tabs and keeping track on what's the alignment going forward, right? And some of the preliminary catalysts that we have identified so far is like on Friday we have seen the CPI report, which was just a historical record again. Not a good thing, a relatively negative thing, just foreshadowing that inflation is really in your face at the moment. That recessionary pressure is definitely imminent going forward. And then on top of the fact that with respect to just some geopolitical tensions that we're also experiencing with respect to the Ukraine war is still ongoing at the moment, and at the same time with respect to some of the complexity around the oil giants, right? Per Joe Biden's speech on Friday, butchering a company like ExxonMobil on their cannibalization on oil and petroleum products. Allowing for petroleum products and oil obviously to surge relatively high to be about like $122 per barrel, but if you talk about that in a gallon perspective, nationally, it's about like $7 or $6.50 US dollars per gallon, which is just bananas number, right? And also with respect to just with the CPI report surging, a lot of consumer goods is also quite expensive nowadays, right? But the job number is still not like revived a lot, so we are in this like really negative funk, right? With lack of jobs, people not getting paid as much because corporate have to downsize. At the same time, with inflation, all the stuff that you're buying, from chicken breast to oatmeal to eggs and whatever, to even buying like battery. Which I was shopping for Duracell battery earlier today. I got like a new camera in case you're not seeing it. Like it looks a slightly different. Hopefully, I made an upgrade for myself because I'm doing this every single day, and for you to like see my my ugly face every single day, I guess it's worth to have something a little bit more high quality. So yeah, they also gave me a remote, so that's why I decided to and the remote is basically to tweak the lighting and like zoom in and out and stuff like that. And also, as you saw from my Patreon updates, I have made a relatively new implementation today, laying out all the resistance and support levels for all the cryptos and the stocks that we are covering all on a day-to-day basis twice a day. It's basically like a lazy version. If you don't want to watch my video, just like go refer to the list. And it's updated every single day. It's actively dynamic, so feel free to reference it and let me know if you have any questions. But before, let's just dive into the technicals without wasting more time. Again, with respect to current time of 2:35 p.m. on the Eastern Time, we are at the 1242 at the moment, basically at the consolidated level, right? And with respect to the current level, we formed a death cross recently, so leaping down, and we're still highly submerged at the 22 out of 70. The next level down will be somewhere around like 1,150, and then subsequently after that we will have a long drop all the way to 1,000. To next levels technically would be 950, but it's not as substantive as the 750 level, which can be a possibility if we hear a lot more negative news coming. In respect to Bitcoin, as you see in my Patreon updates as well, the frames are relatively defined, right? You could see that we have one large separation from the 26,500 all the way down to the current level that we at right now, 23,500. Then the next level will be somewhere around like 22, and subsequently if you go down even further, somewhere around like 21,500 respectively. But based on the the cross section that we see here, you can see it's relatively sharp, right? So it will take some time for the baseball to kind of glide and kind of plateau a little bit, Especially, you could see that there's a relatively sizable leap down in terms of the curvature at the 26 out of 70. So ideally, waiting for it to like have a plateau, consolidate a little bit at the 21, or even at the current level, contingent on how the verbiage will come out to, basically in the next 2 days, will give us a good indicator. Okay, and then for Classic, it's down about 10% so far. It's all the flat numbers at this point, right? We're at the $15 right now. Next up was 14, obviously, which we got to early today at $13.94. Next level will be somewhere around 12, 11, 10, respectively. We have a cross section right now looking for a leap down at the 25 out of 70. So ideally, seeing lower levels would not be a surprise. Respect to Dogecoin, at 12, at basically 5 cents at the moment. All the flat numbers, right? 5 cents, 4 cents, 3 cents, respectively, is possible. Cardano down about 2.5%. You could see that we basically consolidate around the level that we were testing before at on May 27 last month, right? But you could see that clearly we still have some room to go because of the cross section. We're still at 38 out of 70, so it's not completely oversold yet. So we need to go down further to like 45, 40, 35, 30, respectively. Solana down about 13% so far at $29 at the moment, right? You could see that. So at 28.73 at the moment would be in between levels, right? So ideally coming down to like 25 all the way to 20 even is a possibility. XRP is down about 12% so far at 31 cents at the moment. All the flat numbers, right? We're basically forming new lows all over again. So 30, 25, 20 respectively from there. Polkadot down about 9.13% so far at 7.13. All the flat numbers, right? 7, 6.5, $6 respectively. Algorand down about 5.81%. Not 5. What am I saying? 8.51%. All the flat numbers, right? 30, 25, 20 respectively. We just formed a def cross just recently, so we are definitely going to be heading to 25 from here. Shiba Inu is down about 4% so far. We are forming a def cross imminently. So as we cross, we're going to see some lower levels like 750, 700, 650 respectively. And then MACTAC down about 11% as well at 45 at the moment. 45, 40, 35 respectively. AVAX down about 6.5% at $16 at the moment, right? So all the flat numbers, right? We're about to form a def cross. So seeing 1450 again or below 14 is an impossibility. We need to form a def cross. So all the flat numbers below, like 1650, 15, 14 respectively. Okay. So we are basically about 36 hours away from the main events, right? And across the market is already selling. The VIX is crazy high at up about 20% at this point right now. So yeah, definitely, hold on to your seat. If you find it helpful, just listen to my videos and understand the frames of where we're going. Will be helpful for you. And if you don't want to listen to it, just like utilize the Patreon updates that I have now with the new implementation, the new version that I just updated. You will know what level we'll be going down to or what level we'll be going up to, which will give you more confidence, right? In the technical perspective, obviously. Okay, so stay safe, stay sane, don't panic. I'm losing just as much as you are, right? It's a collective effort, right? It takes a village to be driving any supply or demand dynamics in the ecosystem, right? And if we collectively give up, we will collectively dump the market. It's just a correlation effect, right? But let's just stay optimistic. It's a long-term game, right? So, and if you believe in the fundamentals of each of these assets, from stocks to crypto, you will be fine in the next couple of years from now. We're in a cycle right now, so it's part of the game. Okay, so appreciate you. Have a good day, and I'll see you on the next one. Take care.